Hi everyone, I'm Kat and welcome to my channel, Naturally Beautiful Girl. So as you can see, we're in a slightly different location. Where I normally film is right next to me. I have a vanity that I normally sit at when I film, but today I thought I would do a slightly different video, which is a decluttering organization video. I don't know if you like watching these, but these are honestly some of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube. And probably it's because I'm not a very organized person, to be honest. My mom is like the most organized and neat person in the world, and I think I am not organized and not neat because my mom was so organized and so neat that when growing up, I could never keep anything organized up to her standards, so I kind of just abandoned ship and stopped trying. And now that I have my own house and I'm living with my husband, it's something that I struggle with a lot. As much as I would like to keep things organized on a daily basis, what ends up happening is I get really busy because I work. I have a regular job on top of filming, and so what happens is I kind of end up just rushing around and not really putting things back in the right place. And so every once in a while I need to do like a deep cleaning and decluttering, so that's what we're going to do today. I think in this video I'm just going to tackle my Alex drawer, which is right here. I'll show you the inside of it while I'm doing my cleaning. But what I want to do in this video is really go through my makeup and go through and declutter products that are either old or that I'm not using. So I've had my channel now for about 2.5 years, and during that time I've been fortunate enough to accumulate a lot of makeup, and especially now that I'm getting sent PR, it is honestly getting a bit overwhelming. And so I really need to go through, be realistic with myself, pare down, figure out what products I actually am using, ones I'm actually excited to keep and have in my collection, and declutter a lot of it so I can actually have space for the products that I really love and enjoy. And I will say anything that's like old, expired, any of that, I will be getting rid of. Anything that I just am not reaching for, I'm going to try and find a home for it. So hopefully you enjoy this kind of video. If you do, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And as always, subscribe to my channel. And let's go ahead and just jump right into this. This top drawer right here is mostly eyeshadow and eye products. So we'll start with this. I've got a bit of a mess going on top of my vanity as well, but we're just gonna go drawer by drawer to begin with. I'm not going to talk you through everything. I really am just going to be showing you things that I am getting rid of. Okay, so this is the old Olio eyeshadow palettes. I have their new Cool Nudes and Warm Nudes palette. The formula on those is just so much better than these. So I'm going to be passing this along. I'm on the fence about this one. I'm thinking about passing it along. I haven't decided yet. This is the Vapor palette and Archetype. I'm going to keep it for now, but I may end up passing this along later. Okay, so I'm going to be passing along this Terry Miyahira single pan eyeshadow palette case. I've had this for quite a while. I don't know what happened to Terry Miyahira. She's kind of disappeared from social media, and she's definitely not making makeup anymore. As beautiful as this palette is, the problem is that it's not that safe for your eyeshadows. I've actually managed to break several eyeshadows when transporting them in this case. So it makes me really nervous to use it. So I'm definitely going to be decluttering this. All right, this is one of my first eyeshadows I got in the non-toxic beauty space, but it is also quite old at this point, and there are just better eyeshadows out there. So I'm going to be passing this along. If you guys remember back in the early days, like these Gabriel eyeshadow trios were kind of some of the only things knocking around in the clean beauty space, so I was really glad to have this. But now I've got so much more in my collection, I'd rather just pass this along. Okay, so these are the Pretty Naked 2 and the Pretty Naked palette from 100% Pure. I honestly just don't reach for these. This is also one of my first purchases in Nontoxic Beauty, so it's quite old, so I definitely want to declutter these as well. I need to go through and resort and reorganize my single eyeshadows because I have this new beautiful case from Root. I haven't done that yet. I'm not sure I'm going to get to that today, but I definitely need to do that. I was going through the Beauty Counter Cream eyeshadows. They don't even make these anymore. They were limited edition at Christmas, not this year, but last year. I've decided I'm only gonna hold on to these two shades here. I'm going to be decluttering this deeper shade and this purple shade. They're just not colors I would reach for that much. And I honestly just use my Kosas 10-second eyeshadow so much that I don't reach for these much anyway. I like these colors, so I'm going to hold on to them. I just gave these two Ritual Day eye sets the sniff test, and they both did not pass the sniff test. They've definitely gone bad. So sadly, I will be decluttering these. I never can say this one right. It's Sigil, that's this lovely pink one, and then this one here is in Golden Age. I really have liked a lot of the Ritual Day products I've tried out, so let me know in the comment section down below if you'd like me to do like an updated brand overview of Ritual Day. Right there, you just saw the reality of IKEA furniture that's not super well made and doesn't always close. So I have that struggle, and if there's anyone to blame for that, it is myself because I put it together. But I think it's more just the way it's made rather than my assembly. Okay, so this drawer is a complete and utter mess. This is some combination of face, cheek. It's got a little bit of everything going on in here, so let's just dig in and try and get this cleaned up. Did you see that? That is definitely being decluttered. This lip crayon from Honest Beauty is totally just broken. Now I gotta clean up the mess that created. I'm definitely decluttering this. I'm not using any Burt's Bees products anymore because they are now being sold in China, so I'm not really sure what they're doing about their animal testing. I don't know, so just to be safe, I am going to declutter this. This is the shade Shy Pink of the blush. It's a beautiful blush. I just don't use any products that are tested on animals. I'm going to be decluttering this Found cream blush. It's a beautiful, beautiful cream blush. Found is a more natural brand that is carried at Walmart, but I also think this may have gone bad because it's smelling a bit plasticky and I've had it for a while. And honestly, I just don't reach for it that much. Also, I have quite a few Terry Mia Hero products, but I honestly just can't bring myself to let go of them. So for right now, they're still hanging out here. I think I'm going to declutter the Clove and Hallow Hydra Glow. I know this is crazy, but I honestly just don't like the formula. This one here from Olio is just so much better. This is their liquid light. I just don't like this product. Never really have. So as much as I love Clove and Hallow, this is like their one big flop for me. So I think I'm going to be decluttering this. Over here is a huge mess of mostly lipsticks, but also some eye products. Yeah, I need to go through this. This is bad. One thing I know for sure is anything that's a red apple lipstick, I'm definitely going to be keeping. I love red apple lipstick. Their lipsticks are one of my favorite formulas. So all of these are a definite and easy keep. I'm going to be decluttering this lipstick from Kaylee. It was sent to me in PR. It's nice. I like it. Just their ingredients aren't the cleanest, and yeah, I just decided at the time I was okay with receiving it in PR, but I've now decided that I'm not the biggest fan of some of their ingredients, so I'm going to be decluttering this. I'm pretty sure this lipstick has headed south. This is Au Naturel Cha Cha, so I'm going to declutter this. I'm only holding on to this because I'm working on a video all about lip glosses. This is the Marie Natty lip gloss, but once I'm done with that video, I will probably end up decluttering this just because I never reach for it because it's not one of my favorite formulas. You can see how many red apple lipsticks I own. It's a little embarrassing, but you know, I love them, so what can I say? Definitely going to declutter this. I never reach for it. This is the Pacifica Pluscious Liquid Mineral Lipstick. This formula kind of reminds me of the Honest Beauty liquid lipsticks, and I just like that formula better, so I'm going to declutter this. This lipstick is absolutely beautiful. This is a Root lipstick and it's in the shade Jenny, but mine is definitely way too old. So I'm going to be decluttering this, but I really love the shade. It's a beautiful deep purple color. I absolutely love it in the fall, but you know, it's just gotten old and I haven't made it through it. This Pacifica Sun Lip Care SPF 30 is also quite old, so I'm gonna be decluttering this. This is quite old as well. This is the Alima Pure Lip Tint. I have the shade Honey. Honestly, I didn't really reach for it. This shade is not flattering on my skin tone. I got it, I think I got it when the Credo in Boston opened. I went on opening day and I think this was in like a bag of samples they were giving out, but I never reached for it and now it's really old, so I'm going to declutter this. I'm going to be decluttering this Noto Lip Benet tint. I've had this for quite a while as well. I really like it as a sheer lip tint, but it's gotten quite old. I got it originally in a Petit Bour box. I'm going to be decluttering this Ilia lipstick in Funnel of Love. This was their old lipstick formula before they came out with their color block lipsticks. So they don't even make this color anymore. So I'm going to be decluttering this. Although I really loved Funnel of Love, but I've not found an analogous shade in their new lipstick formula, but if I did, I would gladly pick it up. I'm going to be decluttering this Terra Mera eyeshadow primer. I got this in a Petit Bour box, and I much prefer the Alima Pure Eye Primer. The only con with that one is it's not vegan, and this one is, but I just don't reach for this one, so I'm going to declutter it. I'm also going to be decluttering this Root Pretty Balm. This is really old as well. Most of these lip pencils I'm going to declutter, such as this one from Au Naturel. I'm also going to declutter this Honey Bee Gardens eyeliner. This is quite old. I'll declutter this Honey Bee Gardens lip liner. It's old. I do really like this Red Apple lipstick lip liner in Barely Pink, so I'm going to hold on to this. This Alima Pure eyeliner in Indigo. I never use blue eyeliner, so I'm going to declutter this. And I have this Alima Pure eyeliner in ink. So this is black. I will hold on to that. And I have a few more eyeliners that rolled away somewhere, but I will find those later. I guess I should put these up here in the eye drawer, like, or at least the eyeliners in the eye drawer. That would make more sense. So yeah, oh, this is, yeah, so these two will go together, and then this will just be lips here. Which, this should look a lot better now. At least I think so. Mostly brushes, some foundations, some powders. I also just keep my extra like hair stuff in here. So yeah, let's jump in. Okay, so I'm going to declutter Greatest Skincare Elements. This was basically a face cream. It's old. I haven't reached for it in a long time, so it probably needs to you know, move on. I'm also going to declutter this Jane Iredale face powder. This I actually tried out when I was transitioning to clean beauty, and I didn't like it for my oily skin. It just didn't jive with it. I found that it broke apart quite easily, so I'm going to declutter this because it is really old now. I'm going to be decluttering this foundation. It is now quite old, and yeah, it's time for me to move this out of my collection. Okay, I'm also going to be decluttering this Au Naturel color corrector in the shade Linen, mainly because I just don't use color correctors. And Linen, by the way, is this like light pink shade. It's supposed to be good for your under eyes, but I'd rather just use a really good concealer, like liquid concealer, rather than do color correction. Because, you know, when I'm getting ready in the morning, nobody's got time for color correction. Okay, so I'm going to declutter this Ilia True Skin Serum Concealer. This is in the shade Chicory, and it's just not the right shade for me. Arrowroot is, so I'm going to be decluttering this one. And if you're wondering why my 100% pure water foundation, yeah, fruit pigmented water foundation looks so crazy, it's because the pump broke on it. It's like totally messed up, but the product's still fine, so I'm holding on to it. Thanks, 100% pure for that. I'm not going to be going through my brushes at this time. I will at a future point, but for right now, I just want to focus on actual makeup products. This is my drawer of like backup products I haven't used yet. So yeah, we're just gonna dig through here. I need to do some giveaways, honestly, but the main reason I haven't done a giveaway recently is because I don't like going to the post office. And if I could somehow magically do a giveaway without going to the post office, I totally would, but I can't do that. I've actually wrangled up here. These are all like little samples I've gotten with orders. Yes, I place a lot of orders because obviously I have a lot of products. So what I'm gonna do is actually move these into where I keep like my travel stuff, because these are all really perfect to use when traveling. As we know, I travel a lot, so I'm definitely going to get use out of these. I just need to move them to a place that makes more sense. The good news is we have now made it. So it doesn't look a ton better, but to me it totally is. I've now gone through, it's easier for me to actually find my products, so this is definitely an improvement. I hope you enjoyed this style of video. You can really see my collection. If there are any products in here that you want me to use, to try out, to share with you, if you haven't seen me talk about them in a while and have questions about them, let me know in the comment section down below. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and if you like this, give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel. Check out my Instagram. I'm at naturallybeautifulgirl. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!